9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Greetings everyone. This is me again, Zahra Gazak here. So sorry, had some problems. Played the video twice, and then now also. I hope you can hear me and you could hear the greeting on time when I came on stage. So haven't been feeling well. Had a headache. Just had a painkiller. Um, so I think I'm back on the same topic. Getting out of conflict, Zulm, well-being, human welfare, well-being for the people. I've had, through my own experience, realized something that what Moji Baba has been showing us, the heart conflict between the head, mind, and the heart. So this conflict in human beings, I realized long time ago, and had read about it in my English class in, I think, 7th grade high school. Teacher in the textbook, the conflict that was there in one person. So since then, I mean, I've thought about this, whether the conflict is in man, human beings in us, this ongoing conflict. So went through my religion, but couldn't find an answer there. It was confusing, the Quran ayats, as I showed you earlier on, using the mind, and then we have the authority. So when to use the mind for the Quran ayats, when to use, you have to use the authority if you become a Muslim. So there are two ayats, right? One is that God would put abomination on you if you don't use your intellect, your reason. So with this, the problem is that reason can be corrupted. And recently learning, going through Bhakti Marga, Swami's sermon on sermon. So he mentioned this, that the intellect requires knowledge and the right kind of knowledge. So the intellect is dependent on knowledge and then again on the right kind of knowledge. So this, you can watch this video. Let me just, if I'm unable to show you here, I'll just look into my library. I'm just looking into my library now and unable to talk properly, but I thought of coming earlier. I have taken a risk, have had a headache. It's very excruciating and very, I don't know why, brings out a lot of negative, gives out negative feelings. And it's like I curse my existence and everything in the world with this. Very negative feelings. So where's the Swami? How to make the right choice. Swami Aniruddha Bhakti Marga. So I'm going to search it out. And now after reading this out, on YouTube, his channel, right? Bhakti Marga is the channel. So bear with me, please. I'm kind of not feeling well. But I have to do this since it'll get late, and then can't wait till tomorrow since the headache has subsided slightly. My left side, the whole left side hurts. But started increasing the pain. So my head, although from head to toe, my whole left side is strained and hurts. So let me see. So I'm Bhakti Marga. Let me see if I can. And slow. I'm slow. Oh God, I'm making mistakes. Please bear with me. I'm very slow, and I'm making mistakes here. How to make the. Oops. Oh, okay. I'm making lots of mistakes. So okay, I've just read it out. I can't find it right now. It was difficult even to wash my hands. I don't know why I've come here. But whatever I can say now on this getting out of conflict, that's all. So the pain was intense, headache, and my eye, left eye. So I took a painkiller, and the mind goes on, and the feelings and all, like not being able to accept certain things in my life, even the heart giving me problems, not only the mind, to accept and to let go of someone, being attached to them emotionally. So then what I did after a little bit of, I had to take medication, painkiller. When the pain subsided slightly, I could go back to doing what Muji Baba points to, and just paying like attention, but not aggressive. It's like there's a very terrible feeling of, it's like stubborn and all this. Let me let go. Stubborn, all this, can't, keeps me attached to certain things. So slightly, gently, and just putting my attention gently on the pure awareness that is here. The heart it's like my chest, and emotions like waves, ocean. So just letting that be there, not telling yourself accept it or, don't even resist it, just letting that be the emotions. So, and the mind, or you go to the mind and, start to fight or think, analyze and think how to stop this. What should I do? Or go for an exercise or a physical exercise. Can't get up at this time when I can't get up. So difficult to even wash hands. Like energy is so low, dissipated. So the mind, it just goes really weird. Very, very mental torture, like very bad, very intense. So what I did was I was like, why couldn't I accept? Once you realize that, and why couldn't I stick to my words, what I had told myself, that this time with someone elderly, my principal, just keep your heart open, let her enter and let her leave when she wants to leave. But something got to me, the attachment, and then the missing, the dying, and the fish out of water. So I realized this was my second L. Then I realized that this will pass too. It does. I mean, it's there, but that intensity is not always there. So this will pass. Since God had given me a miracle earlier on, uh, I was emotionally extremely attached to another a teacher of mine. Okay, so what I did was right now, earlier on, just staying in this pure awareness, not analyzing, not using my mind, and not going with the heart too, but just, letting the heart play out intensely, just being in this pure awareness is the only way. The only way we can end this conflict in us between the heart and the mind. So I remember the is it English song by Paul Jans or Breathe, when the heart cheats your mind, lyrics, I'll be your eyes when you can't see the light. So, depending on Archangel Michael, some authority, a guru, and then you're wondering if you can trust this guru or not. So, what can you trust really? Who can you trust if it's not inside of you? If it's not you? So, this out of conflict thing, I think I don't think in this experience that the only way to resolve our own conflicts from the mind in time, Jittu Krishnamurti shows us how thought is in time, and thought is time. The mind's processing all this. So, but Moji Baba removes all curtains and shows it in yourself. You can see it. So this is the only way this is the best way. When, it's like ishq, yeah, like passion is the heart. Oh, I can't let go. And oh my God, my heart, it's pulling me towards the object of my desire, or you feel it's love, or whatever it is. So this is pure awareness. I think it's whatever. I'm not going to describe it, but this is the greatest thing. This is the greatest for you, humanity, human beings. Slowly, this will help you resolve. melt away all the conflict. The heart You think, oh, I love this person, I need this person, I can't breathe without this person. The heart is telling you like it's pulling chest, the feelings from the heart. It's coming here, from here, the chest. And it's like a storm has come. Don't fight it. But what you can do is just gently put your attention to pure awareness. But what happened to me, I couldn't do this. I failed. In year 2000, the wounds, I could see when the headaches coming and the wounds of the heart opened and digging. They were like digging with the stick, like going deep and deep. And as they were going deep, the wounds were still there. There was no, like, which medicine should I take? There was no healing, right? Not only were they opening my wounds, it was like nothing could help. Now, for instant, you can take a painkiller if you have a headache. It's not, it comes back. You see, it doesn't, the cause of all this toxic, it's so toxic. And it seems like they're digging deeper, but still the wound is so deep that there's no ending to it. There's no solution. There's no healing. So this remained since year 2000 somewhere, started there and remained until now. Even with the headache, I can see they come back and they're excruciatingly painful. And it's like poison, toxic, toxicity, what is poisonous, it, I call it, so sorry. And it just goes on until I take a painkiller, throw up, and then rest and sleep. But I have to take the medicine, medical science medicine. Although I've been taking ginger and all this. Even the painkillers, even herbs don't help. The headaches come back. And you can see, I can feel the wound is so deep. It won't heal. And it just gets worse and worse until I keep cursing my existence. It's terrible, very demonic, diabolical. Okay, so I think I've done this topic before also, but nevertheless, I just wanted to let's do it together. Let me see if there's someone who can cooperate today. Last time, sorry, Shailash came, right? And what he did was, if I've mentioned this before, I thought about this later, like he joined me and he was talking about past lives and I interrupted and I said, it's a reincarnation, right? So that's how we describe past lives. He dismissed that and negated it, denied that it's reincarnation. So he dismissed me on that and I was like shocked. So I hope Shailashji also learns from this, what I'm saying. If he wants to come again and talk, and if you also want to come and talk, let's see if I can have people cooperating. Okay, I interrupt too, but I don't know. I could be, like, I couldn't hear him anymore. So I had to drop him, or he dropped himself. Then I said, please leave, right? Because even about the Imam Barga thing, miracle, I was saying, okay, I understand. Like I understood. So what I understood, he was talking about reincarnation. At least he should have accepted that this past life thing is called. In other words, it's called reincarnation. But he didn't. He dismissed me on that. So that conduct, that behavior, I don't approve of. Then you could say, why did I, not listen to him and all this? And the ending, okay, he said that he I don't know, it's surprising that you would be defending Shia. But my point was that every religion has their miracles and all this, right? So my first point was this about the Imam Barga. I gave him like, okay, he could say that Mother Mary's apparitions, they had a camera and this and, the whole works. Uh, some, camera that shows the apparition of, do some things like that, magical. Create a kind of an apparition of Mother Mary. But here, like I was telling him, I'm an ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, but regardless of the miracle that I have, not only I have seen, whoever came in the Imam Barga in those days, for how long I cannot remember, the water thing, water miracle went on through the alams coming, and they had to put many plastic bags to, keep the water in the plastic bag. And it was my mother's, the caretakers of that Imam Barga were my mother's simple people, and they, okay, whatever, maybe faith, their faith or what. I don't think they did any magic, but my point was that even I have seen what many have seen in that Imam Barga during that year or months it went on, and yet it doesn't give us the evidence of God and this religion being true. Like we were baptized even, and after that, it's like being baptized in Christianity, the holy water coming. So, we would be baptized and we would be acting good. Those who drank that water, some healed. Healings took place. I know of a blind man who was born blind, but that is only like my grand aunt, my mother's aunt, and some of us who had met him in the Imam Barga. He had come to this Imam Barga. And then I was told, I didn't see it, but then I was told he left because he got his eyes and he never told anyone. So I didn't, no one saw that, but my grand aunt was saying that he left. He got his eyes back. He was born blind. So he came to this Imam Barga. He stayed there for some time, I don't know how long, and then he left. They say he got his eyes back. So the thing is that all this doesn't give us full evidence of God or that even this religion is true. This is what I want to tell my Shias also. There are miracles in every religion. Another thing is that what is the other point? Forgetting now. What is the other point? I have a blank right now, so just please give me a moment. Reincarnation, past lives, he was saying. So in a nutshell, like you just give one word to it, reincarnation. Shailash was saying that if he want, how we didn't get there because he was becoming too argumentative, I felt. And he was talking over me and saying, oh, it could be magic. And he wasn't giving me a chance. And he would blame me for not giving him a chance to talk about this reincarnation. So he dismissed even that word of mine, saying, no, it's not past lives. So he could have said, yes, it's reincarnation, but what I want to talk about is perhaps Akashic records of this, or, then I could have understood and let him go on about it. But I didn't know what, like I told him, I understand what you mean. I've seen all those many videos on reincarnation on YouTube, but where is the evidence that because of this, God exists? Because you can't even find the evidence of science has not. And have we even found the evidence that we can give to people that, look, this is the way the soul transmigrates from after death to and comes back? That evidence is not there. So when I said, I understand what you're saying, but I cut him short because why waste time here? Or in that way, maybe I was a little wrong in that. So my thing was not that I'm defending Shia Islam in the way that, it's to encourage Shia Islam. You get it? Also at this point. Said every religion has miracles, and even if this reincarnation, quantum physics had come and said that, there's an energy, and what do you mean by God? Like, this doesn't mean that God exists even. This doesn't mean that there is evidence of God in this, if past lives, I call it reincarnation, exists, and it's proven true by you know it's proven true, let's say, okay, by individuals, evidence, and whatever evidence through that. So it doesn't mean that there is evidence of God, like the Christians have designed, right? Look at, let's see, so they say, since there is a design, how do they say it? Design, so God's existence. It proves that God exists. The design argument, right? So BB, let me show on now on the screen. So in the beginning with the Shailashji, you may think that I didn't listen to him, but oh, okay, this is the mistakes I've been making. Okay, it's come now. So this is an argument for the existence of God. It points to evidence that suggests our world works well, i.e., that it was designed in a specific way. The argument follows that if it was designed like this, then someone or something must have designed it. The existence of God. This is the argument given by the Christians, and mostly, I think, right? And those. I think it's originated from Christianity. Okay, whoever gives the existence of God by this evidence pointing to the argument of design. Did I say it properly? So please, if you come here, yeah, there are times that I really feel like I'm being closed. I interrupted just for the arguments, no, for the discussion on past lives, that um, it's called reincarnation, in other words, right? The word for it. And he dismissed that. He said, no, no, no. So how can I have how can I hear someone? I realized that if it's reincarnation he's talking about. And he says past lives. So this didn't, you know, it kind of, that's not the right way to see it, right? to have a discussion even. When you're dismissing me, okay, I interrupted, but this, right? So let me not. I think I have a little bit of a psychological problem here. I think this live stream is going to be slow as ever. My performance slow. So please bear with me. So going slow because of my health. Okay, so the conflict, what is the conflict? You know what the conflict is? The conflict, you know the definition of conflict, right? Meaning, what's the meaning of this? Serious disagreement. Right? Disagreement. Your mind is not agreeing to your heart. Your heart is not agreeing to your mind. And seeing the mind is fragmented. Different thoughts coming which contradict also. Reasoning becoming corrupted. You have the reasoning of the Sunnis on Islam. You have the reasoning of the Shias, the logic. So there's a conflict, but in man, in you, in a human being. So how do we get out of this conflict? Muji Baba has shown us this is the greatest solution. Even when the heart is telling the mind, the feelings, and it's like let's say you're very attached to someone emotionally, and they're gone or you're separated, and you haven't had a mutually agreed upon to be separated. You weren't given that chance. Ties were severed without mutual agreement. So the conflict. And in man, the conflict is what Jiddu Krishnamurti points to as friends working out and shows us. And we work it out, helps us working it out. And then seeing it, just standing. So I thought I could understand something. When I understood, it just slipped. Like I couldn't. There was no solution. It was still unresolved. So understanding is not enough. What is I think, proper seeing in yourself. So where is that seer in yourself that sees properly or sees, and then all conflict ceases? Where's that seer? So Moji Baba has given us this, shown us where the seer is inside ourselves or through ourselves, whether inside or outside. It doesn't have an inside and it doesn't have an outside. So this. And let's see if I'll have someone here who will cooperate, understanding hearts. So I'll send an invitation when someone wants to come here. But if you argue with me or that I won't allow, then I'll have to drop you. Or I'll have to, because my condition also, like I become very I can't afford. So don't put me in that. When I listen to debates, it's terrible. Like last night also, I couldn't afford these emotions coming up, and then I was one thing after another, and then I don't rest. When you're overly exhausted, you torture yourself. You don't give yourself rest even, right? Rest is not coming inside. And then this video after this video, and the works like happen until you're completely like you're crippled now. You want to scream, you don't have. I didn't have the strength to scream, and I said, now stop it, right? So like from and also I was talking about this last night on live stream Facebook, my page, one of my pages on Facebook, that this debate from ex-Muslims from Pakistan, Aisha's age, we had they had sorry we had to see the Muslims and the ex-Muslims. What happened is there was a little bit of in the middle. They were all talking all at once. Some people on the stage, ex-Muslim and Muslims, muftis and all were there. Islamic religious scholar was there. So I got a little, it's like not good for me, my health, my mental health, my physical health. And yet I persevered there. I mean, you know, at the risk of my health. Oh God, it was terrible. And then I was getting all excited. What happened is an ex-Muslim on stage said something, and then I didn't hear him. I would drift away or something. I don't know what happened to me. But that when the Muslim mufti or someone said that, get him out to, Sayyid Yazid. I think what he was saying is that the Muslim was saying that he has abused the Prophet, he's blasphemed. Somehow he's blasphemed. Okay, the word is blasphemed, I think. So Sayyid Yazid had to get him out, from his own group, ex-Muslim there on stage. And also this mufti or this religious scholar, Muslim, said that मैं इसकी खाल खींच, like I would scrape his skin. What's that phrase in Urdu? I keep forgetting. खाल निकाल दूंगा, नोच दूंगा, I don't know. Anyways, it means in English that I would scrape his skin. But still that, so the religious Muslim gentleman threatened to scrape his skin. Now at that time, there are people coming here saying, oh, you go to the Christian, this thing, you are such a hypocrite, you go to the debates, you are such a hypocrite. And then here you say, I don't want any debates. I'm not even qualified to be a debater. I don't want debates, and I'm not even qualified, and I don't like debates. Even if I was qualified, I would end that. So, you are such a hypocrite, this, that. Many such blames by these people. Shouldn't be surprising to me after what I heard on Yasmin Muhammad's channel, how this Iranian young lady, beautiful young lady, she was talking about, the rumors spread against her. You're a Mossad agent, you're Israeli, you're a Jew, you're not Iranian, you weren't a Shia, or you weren't a Muslim, things like that. And how they do it so cleverly. Like Even I was so naive. I thought, people understand. Once I tell them, they would not do this kind of a thing. We'll end all this rumors, gossip, false accusations spread on social media also or in life. But it didn't work, hasn't worked. So Yasmin, um, even, oh God, my hand is not us. What's the Iranian girl's name? The young lady, she's a lawyer, practicing lawyer. Yasmin Muhammad. Oh no. Oh, sorry, my hand. So please help Yasmin's cause also, ex-Muslim. Oh, Alika Leban, a warning to the West. Please help Yasmin Muhammad's cause also. I don't, what am I doing? So, uh, sorry, I don't know how to contribute with what's that, PayPal, right? But if you can contribute, please do go to our website also. Thank you so much. Yeah, so, the rumors spread against her, Alika Leban, right? Terrible. So, and about Iran, it's so sad, so sad. I felt like crying, Iranis, when I listen to Irani songs, they make me so sad. It's just something maybe I have in my blood or some ancestry. My grandmother was Irani, or even my past life, Bastaki. Maybe I was Bastaki from Iran. Oh God. So I used to listen to a lot of also Iranian songs. I used to listen to. Can you hear me? I'm making these mistakes. Like I wanted to. I was charging my computer, and I was going to remove this headphone thing rather than the charger. Okay. This. So I have a Gita Irani. How can I forget? Aseba Asmashik Digam Dur Dile Mancha. And Chiro Jose Chiro Ham. Chiro Hasratamad. Fakhat Kismat Man Binasiban. Khudaya. Chiro. Why, God? So I think this song was from Giti and not Gugush. Gugush is a very famous song, Man Omadeyam. So Giti also I used to listen to because my aunts had this Giti and my mother's cousin Giti Irani or Gita Irani. Giti or Gita, right? So Giti. No. What? How can I? Okay, I'm quite slow. Is it Giti Pashai? This her, right? Or no? So can't find singer and musician, old one, classic. It was her, right? Okay, so I have some things to Iran in this way, I guess. or maybe my past life, but in my present life also my grandmother, late grandmother, was Iranian, my mother's mother. Uh, so I'm not beautiful, but my mother and some of her sisters were. So this, and the Iranians, yeah, they're very beautiful. Okay, now Iran, so Shia Iran, the regime, what's happened there? So I was looking for later on, a girl in my hostel came. I invited her to my room, hostel room, in the daytime, and we sat and we talked, and she told me that her uncle was killed by Khomeini, and he was just a writer, you know. So, but later on, I became like I wanted to go in my religion sincerely and all this, and I met an Iranian in Dubai, and I said, Khomeini, no, he must be. I was defending Khomeini. It's like your father, our spirit, our religious father. We must do hijab, and like that. I had become a Shia doing hijab, and I'd come to Dubai also, and I met her. So she started to pray. She asked, she knocked, or she rang the bell, and she said, which side is the Qibla? And then my father helped her, and because I can't use that, what do you call that thing for the Qibla. My father told her from her side. So I think my father helped, showed her. So this, I'm really bad at explaining, and I'm not that articulate. And even with the headache now, I'm very slow. So let's see, there's a lot of bad, evil people. And time and again here, I've, requested, appealed that we should cooperate, discuss. So I couldn't take it for my health. Shailash, the way Shailash G was going on, I had to say, please leave. But it's quite discouraging. It's quite discouraging. So I've even listened to, I can't talk about it, but I've listened to the debates on design, Christianity, and Richard Dawkins, everything, like with Christians and other debates. But when it comes to humanity suffering, forget the design and all this, where is God? I questioned. I questioned God, like I questioned God when I was in Karachi. So this also, so anyone wants to join, um, you're most welcome. But please, let's not make it into a argument. But if you cooperate, help me, maybe I can also then cooperate with you. If you don't cooperate, and knowing my condition, mental health, oh, I can't stand this. So I'll just drop you. I'll just get you out. And it was like very shocking. Shailash Ji had come early before also on my live stream, as talking about Muhammad being in the cave, and I really appreciated let him talk. And that was the first time he had come. See, I let him talk. He was talking about this. And he's quite a fast talker, so I had to really concentrate it. Uh, because of this trauma and, I'm slow and fast people who talk on even a normal pace, I can't understand. So I was okay, what he's trying to say. And I let him talk for a long time and I appreciated it. That way, if Shailashji would come, I would let him talk. But not the second time, he really shocked me here. Not the way the second time he came. Okay, and debates like you see from Pakistan, ex-Muslims from Pakistan, they let those religious Muslims talk. And then when they talk, the ex-Muslim, you can't talk. So it was both ways like this. 15 minutes, for example, for them, 15 minutes for the ex-Muslims, 15. So, not talking over. But here, I don't have that debate type thing. So, like friends were going together, and when I interrupt, it's like I understand what you're saying. Maybe like in the beginning when I interrupted and said, "Oh, this past life thing is reincarnation," he dismissed it. He said, "No," he denied that it's reincarnation, but it is reincarnation. In other words, so that really shocked me. So not in that way, please. So if you want to come and talk to me, you're most welcome. But let's do it in a friendly, cooperative way. So we can help maybe someone here who's dying like me, or even worse conditions. You don't know what people are going through. I can't put myself in the shoes of someone who's been raped or something. For me, this is enough, right? What's happened to me. Or what the separation also was too much. But it doesn't mean that there are other people are not suffering worse. Another thing, like I felt that in every cell of my body there was this some terrible evil, and it's not me. I've changed, and I wondered, so I've lost. So the only way to find myself, my true, authentic, genuine self, was this pure awareness. Moji Baba has helped me. Thank God I found him, and thanks to him, thanks to Facebook, and thank God he came. He's using social media. I think love even it saves you in the way that, but I felt that even love was squeezed out, and my heart was so like made to become a stone, hard, very hard. So only this could, because in love also, uh, you can't make out, you know, unconditional from when you would get zapped and get into this, the devil or something will get you, or your witch self, makes you attached and emotional, that you don't even stick to your words about. Don't remain in this unconditional love like we, people go there and tell Muji Baba that I can't remain here. Um, then everything breaks down, or similar things happen to me and maybe to you for a long time, longest time. About love also. We get attached, and I couldn't, or maybe you haven't gotten attached. I think in London I found this book, but I don't think I bought this book. I don't remember buying this one on unconditional love book. There is John Powell, and there is one from Vivian Eshaw, a novel. Oh, this is a novel by Vivian Eshaw, Unconditional Love. So, okay, this is no copyrights. I mean, I have the fair use thing. So just showing you here on screen. Let's see if I get a friend. Oh, and another thing I realized last night was that someone's after me, and they had said, intuitively sending me, that we will kill your principal's grandchild if you go and see her, meet her. So please be careful when you come here. Oh, and I forgot to assist you. Like, they make me, I get stupefied or stupid, or it's not me. Someone told me this. That these are the books. Unconditional Love by Rose P. Atkins also. Unconditional Love by Astrid Brown. Unconditional, a collection of love told is verse, right? Of love told is verse. Okay. So many books, and by John Powell, Christian literature. Okay, now, so you understand if, okay, understanding conflict, no, seeing it is better. So not analyzing with this conflict. But I would recommend, if you don't understand me, I'm not that eloquent, then please watch some videos that we have. YouTube has given us for free to watch, many videos, but on Jiddu Krishnamurti, on the conflict, or you can read the books that are free. Google. Right now, I'm on YouTube. So I put the CC, subtitles on, and if you find it difficult, if you find it easy to read the books, then you can read the books that are for free online by Jiddu Krishnamurti, Ending of Conflict, with David Baum. I found it free online. I could download it or even read it online. That book, Ending of Time, and many other books like this by Jiddu Krishnamurti. But Ending of Time, I found it free online. So this, if you don't understand like what I mean by, in the beginning I thought understanding conflict would solve the thing in me. And then Jiddu Krishnamurti was asked a question, like saying that yes, some have seen it, but they can't. Why doesn't it dissolve? So he says maybe no. Then he takes us to showing that they haven't really seen it properly. They haven't really seen it, like the ending of a bad habit, smoking, drinking. So not seeing it properly. I'm not able to articulate that properly. You can watch a video of Jitu Krishnamurti on that. I can't remember the name of the video. I, found this thing discussed, not seeing properly. That's why we can't end our, like uh, my bad habit, which is harmful for me. And passive smokers could get cancer, they say. So ending of this, I can't see it. Ending of a bad habit. Ending, seeing it, right? When you see it properly, truly, then you end it. Because only who would want to harm themselves? What is this then? What makes us not see it properly? The damage we do. My mother showed it through a tissue, brown, smoking through a tissue, right? Why can't we see it? So 1 hour has passed. No one here? Okay, no one wants to. What else shall I? So getting out of conflict, that's Zulm. The Quran doesn't have that solution. Although it says Prophet Muhammad. Oh, and then, yeah, back to that. Although it says Prophet Muhammad, he's ardently desirous of your welfare. Oh, yeah, I have to finish that talk on ex-Muslims from Pakistan debate. Sorry, I'm jumping from here and there. He's ardently desirous of your welfare. It grieves him, Quran ayat, right? But I saw, and I showed you as far as I could, so this is Surah Tawbah at 128. Messenger of Allah who is distressed by the losses you sustain. Surah 9 ayat 128. Right? Okay, so on Facebook, I've spoken a lot on this. The Muslims, I couldn't say anything at that time because it just flew over. Like I was just so I don't know. I can't describe what I was over there on the ex-Muslims from Pakistan channel on this Aisha's Age 9. So what happened is someone asking me questions, so my concentration gets distracted very easily. My concentration breaks very easily. I get distracted very easily. So I was saying, please, and if I'm looking at the chat, I can't do that. I lose what they're saying in the debate. So what the Muslim saying that मैं इसकी खाल क्या नोच लूंगा क्या scrape his skin, physical threat. I wonder if that was out of anger or he was serious about this. But since in Islam the punishment for blasphemy is death, and sometimes I don't know, less than death. Okay, what? So they can. But I was wondering, like later on when it ended, I'm so slow at times. sometimes, people just come and tell me something, and then it took, I've seen that sometimes it's taken me like 3-4 years to answer back. Oh, I should have said like this, or I'm suffering inside for something. Like, and then the right way to say it would have been like this. Sometimes you realize you're with the wrong person, wrong friend, 20 years afterwards, you know? Oh, God. Or is, um, I don't know. And sometimes you're in doubt, give the other person the benefit. What maybe this person is true, and you're thinking this person is not right. Like how the Quran says that there are some things which are good for you, and you think they're bad for you, but they're good for you. You dislike, oh God, please lead me. Please tell me. Huh. So, like that, I've remained, and then when the water got above my head, or, I realized I better let go. Giving people chances. And then sometimes walking away also. Yeah, I was the kind of person, if someone really came up to me and said something against my religion, sometimes I wouldn't answer them back. Just walk away. Sometimes I would walk away, but sometimes like in Karachi, for the betterment of justice, social justice, and all this. But personally, like sometimes, personal attacks on me, that you're a Shia and you're like that, and I wouldn't answer back. But for social justice, at times in Karachi, since year 2000, I felt that I couldn't even be a good. I've become a monster now. Unreliable, a very maddening monster. So I couldn't. But before that, uh, it's. But my intention has been for social justice, for justice, right? I've checked myself, and so am I doing this to control even my siblings at home? Like, am I becoming maybe I became a control freak at times, but you know, I used to check myself that am I doing this to become authority now over my siblings, or this is for the good? But of course, sometimes I would take drastic steps against them and be very strict, very, very strict. So, but the intention was for social, for justice, for the well-being, for the family, for, us being good people, or something like this. The anger before year 2000. After year 2000, don't ask me. So this I've done, getting angry, speak the truth, say you're sorry. Okay. Oh, I keep. Okay, back to that, right? The Muslims, when it comes to Agha Khan, now, okay, personal attacks against Shias, we say, look, it's not against imams or anything, so we have to keep quiet, silent when they personally attack us. In Karachi, it got to the point where in the Majlis, I heard the Maulana saying कि हम लाशें हमारी उठाते रहेंगे, आप हमें मारते रहें, शहीद करते रहें, मारते रहें, kill us, keep killing us, we will keep patiently, like this way, appealing, telling them, may God, for the sake of patience, personal. But when it came to like the leaders, His Highness Aga Khan has been saying he's the so against His Highness Aga Khan. Okay, 12 Shias don't even didn't believe until recently. I showed you the Aman thing, right? What was it? So what came conclusion? They concluded at the Amman talks, but before that, even the Shias were like, His Highness Khan, he's this and that. Okay, so, but we wouldn't go on and on and on, but just to, and it finished. Now, even the Sunnis against His Highness Khan, you can see Ismail is coming to me on Facebook against His Highness Khan, right? So they were explaining to me why they can say this against him, that he doesn't even look in the Quran ayat that says qiyam, standing, and we don't stand, he doesn't let us, and this and that. So he's not a true leader. The His Highness Aga Khan says he's a true leader. He's from the Prophet Muhammad's progeny, right here. Aga Khan claims direct lineal descent from the Islamic Prophet Muhammad through Muhammad's cousin and son-in-law Ali. Now we have Sayyids also, Sunni Sayyids, claiming that they are from Imam Hassan's progeny, meaning from Prophet Muhammad. Imam Hassan, the eldest grandson of Prophet Muhammad from Ali and Fatima. Okay, now he claims to be an imam. And so the Sunnis have had videos I've seen against him also on YouTube. Of course, it's not blasphemy for them. Like the Ismailis, can you believe it? Never say because this Imam doesn't allow them. Uh, the Sunnis can put videos against him, against the Shia, 12 Shias, it's okay because we're not leaders. But against His Highness Al Khan, and that's not blasphemy. Like it doesn't hurt the Ismailis. It's okay. He's a false leader. We can say this. Like ex-Muslim Ali Shah also was saying there that I can, okay, yeah, I understand, like, but you don't understand the other side, like the American who is his wife, or he was saying he has a daughter. Like you say, Americans, Westerners are doing this. It doesn't mean that every one of them is like that, and to just generalize, it's not right. You're hurting their feelings. That they don't see. Any ideological leader, I feel, can be criticized. And you look at the basis we're doing it. We're not spreading false rumors, false accusations. And okay, you would say before, like, there's a way of doing it. But after all, being a human being, do you see that how I felt? Do you consider this being betrayed by Prophet Muhammad? So the one who said, the Muslim who said, "Iski kal mein nikal dunga," he was kept physical threat against the ex-Muslim, or non-Muslim, ex-Muslim, physical threat. इसने प्रॉफिट की ब्लास्फेम की है, हुजूर की, रसूलुल्लाह. He's blasphemed. Take him out. इसकी मैं खाल निचोड़ दूं, पता नहीं है ना. So that ex-Muslim was taken out. Sorry, I missed what he said against Prophet Muhammad. Physical threat against him. No, I'm sorry. So Sayyid Yazid should not have taken him out, dropped him. So be consistent in your thing, right? In your belief. Oh, in the sense that the belief is not consistent with other people's religious leaders, others, that you can, only you can't say anything against, you can't say anything against Jesus Christ because he's a prophet in your Quran. India, I think gurus, fake gurus, should be pointing out, should be saying things. This is like even a religious ideology, belief, leader of a religious ideology. If you find him wrong, false, खाल उतार दोगे? And what is this? Even when you find him false, right? Look at how much, what he's done. How much zulm. You know how much zulm Prophet Muhammad, he took Yathrib, he took back Makkah, he took Makkah. He was expelled, then he made all these polytheists leave Makkah, otherwise they'd be killed if they were. And even people around, which is not in the Ismaili Quran. But I tell you, Ismailis, that Imam Ali, if you feel, how can you trust in Imam Ali when I've shown you can't trust in Prophet Muhammad? Surah Tahrim Ayat 1. Surah Ahzab Ayat. Against His Highness Khan, against Mirza Khan. So, I've been wondering, I don't go killing or, derogatory. I heard recently on social media that Ahmadis, the Qadianis we used to say in Karachi, actually it's a derogatory word made up for against the Ahmadis. Now I wondered why would Ahmad Mirza say, maybe he thinks he's Ahmad Mirza, the Mahdi. Then I started to see what was wrong in this religion later on. I started to see what's wrong in this, our minds, our hearts. Believing in God as Christians, as Jews, as Muslims, something is wrong. Something must be wrong because only one religion can be right for us as Shias or, ex-Muslims. Think about this. I mean, I started to think further now as an ex-Muslim. Only one religion has to be true, right? Or that then taking as Muslim the last prophet, seal of prophets. But it doesn't mean that Imam Mahdi is going to come as an Imam, last Imam. Now about Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, own Muslims, his own Muslims, like not his, but the Muslims wanted to kill him. He's a spy of the British, promised Mahdi, proclaimed that he was the promised Messiah, meaning Jesus Christ, and Mahdi, Imam Mahdi. He did not proclaim he was a prophet. So this was very surprising for me. The what they how the Muslims, they kind of make he proclaimed he's another prophet. And the seal of prophets. Uh, and they show in the Quran that Prophet Muhammad's not seal of prophets, but seal of prophet means this. Another interpretation of the seal of prophets they have, and that's what they were telling us about Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. So there's a really terrible thing going on. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad killed. I think they wanted to kill him, and they've persecuted many, but they didn't kill him. There was a lawsuit, and then Christian missionary Henry Martin Clark filed a lawsuit of attempted murder against Ahmad at the Court of District. Look, okay, let me just. Oh, I took this off. So, Christian missionary Henry Martin Clark filed a lawsuit of attempted murder against Ahmad. Now, attempted murder. Prophet Muhammad, they say, some Sunnis or whoever the Sunnis believe, whichever Sunnis and if all anonymous believe, Surah Hashar, this is breaking of houses, this the defense you give. At least Ahmad Mirza didn't get your houses broken and Allah cast terror into your hearts. Attempted murder case. Captain city of Ludhiana, the charge laid against him was that he hired a man by the name of Abdul Hamid to assassinate Clark. Okay, however, he was not detained by what? Missionary filed a lawsuit of attempted murder against Ahmad, meaning Ahmad Mirza attempted murder against Henry. Oh, sorry, okay. Hired a man by the name of Abdul Hamid to assassinate Clark. Okay, this I didn't understand properly. Sorry. My mistake. So I will correct myself. Against Ahmad. Revealed sermon. No, I mean to say if the Muslims had not attempted a murder against Ahmad. Mirza Ahmad. Okay, so this gone. Challenge to John Alexander Dowie. But you see, even the Christians, these missionaries didn't go, casting terror into the hearts of Ahmad Mirza and his people, and they breaking their homes. Even these missionaries didn't do this. Journey to Delhi, challenge to opponents. Ahmad published a book called The Heavenly Decree in which he challenged his opponents. So write a book like Khal Utar Denge, physical, threats given to these ex-Muslims for saying, if I'm saying this prophet was a rapist, Khal Utar Denge hum इसको छोड़ेंगे नहीं, इसकी हम ऐसी की, हम इसको मार डालेंगे. मिन्स मीट करेंगे इसका, ज़हरा का। हम छोड़ेंगे नहीं। फिजिकल थ्रेट्स, ऐसे जायल है कसम। Sorry, Sisi Kasar. Oh, that's not my. That was old. That's a very very. That's not my style. Even living in Pakistan, but very old maybe with living with my father's style. Okay, so my father with his friends. Kasam se kasam ka. I had stopped all this kind of way of talking Pakistani. Even though my father has it, he's lived in Pakistan most of his life, being an Arab. What is up? Pakistanis would want to Chalo Dubai. There's a drama, but he's stuck in Pakistan somehow. My father. Okay. So what was I saying? खाल उतार देंगे, इसकी ऐसी की तैसी कर देंगे। हम इस ज़हरा ने बोला है कि मुसलमान सब रेपिस्ट हैं, इसलिए कि इस रेपिस्ट को ये मुसलमान इस रेपिस्ट को फॉलो करते हैं। तुम लोग सब इसकी हम खाल तो क्या, हम इसको मारेंगे, जलाएंगे, वापस इसको पता है क्या होगा फिर। तुम someone telling me on Facebook that afterlife, you'll see what happens to you in the hereafter. Right? Dharana. अरे hereafter तुम लोगों की इमेजिनेशन में आया है? सिर्फ जो कुरान बोलता है, तो जो इमाम अली बोला कि तुम लोग, क्या हैरत की बात है कि मैं तुम लोगों के इमेजिनेशन में नहीं आता है। अभी तुम लोग इमेजिनेशन वर्ड जानते हो क्या है? hereafter. चलो दिखाओ, इमेजिनेशन में आता है, जो पढ़े हो वो नहीं। दिखाओ hereafter इमेजिनेशन में कैसे आता है। प्रोट्रूडेड ब्रेस्ट आता है, 72 हूर्स आते हैं। तुम लोगों के तो रुकेंगे नहीं। क्रिश्चियन प्रिंस है, सुन लो क्या होगा। तुम लोगों का तो उधर ऊपर ही ऊपर चढ़े हुए होंगे, आई खड़े हुए होंगे। ऊपर ही ऊपर। Oh God, I become so vulgar. हम इसको जलाएंगे, इसको छोड़ेंगे नहीं। Right? I mean, this is jahil. You say that the polities were jahil, ignorant, and all this. मुझे तो आपसे ज़्यादा ignorant. I mean, 1400 years हो गए। देखिए रसूलुल्लाह ने कैसे एक औरत को ऐसे, oh God, that's just so terrible, between the camels, what. तो वो तो ऐसे इंसान को जिन्होंने दूसरे डॉलर्स को रेप किया है, कितने रेप्स करवाए हैं अपने सहाबाओं से, तो फिर अब आता है कि इसको मार डालो। हमारी सिटी में आया है, हमारे लोगों को टेरर कास्ट किया, बोला अल्लाह ने इनके दिलों में टेरर कास्ट किया, उनको पागल करके उन्होंने अपने घर तोड़ दिया, broke their homes. Surah Hasharat 2, which is in Ismaili Quran में भी है, isn't it? Now my Urdu starts, sorry English speakers. यानी हैरत की बात है कि इधर अब उधर जंप कर रहे हैं कि इधर एक भी कोई हिंदू भी नहीं है जिसको मैं कहूँ आओ मुझसे बात करो भाई, मेरे ब्रदर, मेरी सिस्टर, आओ आराम से बात करो, मेरी हालत कंसिडर करके बात करो, मेरी रिक्वेस्ट कंसिडर करके बात करो। हैरत की बात है कि एक इंडियन हिंदू भी नहीं आया है इधर। ये भी, और मैं कहती हूँ इफ व्हाट अली इलेना अली इवन दो शी सेज अगेंस्ट आ खान, लेकिन जो उनके वीडियोस मैंने अगेंस्ट हिंदू स्क्रिप्चर्स, मैं कहती हूँ इफ इट इज if that is really what's written and what she's showing, because I haven't checked. You see, when the Christians give us the text, then I check. I check the text, the Muslim text. जैसे मैं तेजानी मैंने पढ़ा, फिर मैंने कहा नहीं मुझे चेक करना है कि तेजानी ने जो रेफरेंस दिया है सही बुखारी, सही मुस्लिम, अबू दाऊद, ये फिर शुक्र है ऑनलाइन फ्री में आ गया था, इट वाज फॉर फ्री, मैंने चेक किया ऑनलाइन। फिर शुक्र है कि मेरे फिर एक ने क्वेश्चन किया मुझे इधर दुबई में, एक मुसलमान इंडियन ने लेडी, कि ये तो जूस का बना हुआ है या क्या, सही वो मुस्लिम वेबसाइट नहीं है, या हमारे बुक्स में नहीं है, सही में नहीं है, सही बुखारी में नहीं है, सही मुस्लिम में नहीं है। पता है क्या, शुक्र है, थैंक गॉड, कि जिसका भी शुक्र है, थैंक गुडनेस दैट मेरी आंट लेट गॉड was doing research on this, and she had bought volumes and volumes, full volume. She said, I have the full volume on Sahih Bukhari. Next time you go to Dubai, tell them that my aunt it has these hadiths reference to which Tejani has given in his books. Then I was guided in all his books. Sahih Muslim maybe. So all this is there. So I check also this. But you see, I can't check right now because due to my conditions and impediments, sorry. But if that is true, what is in the Hindu scriptures, I reject, I condemn it. I don't see, until this day, I don't say I'm a Hindu, even though there are some signs coming to me and I do get possessed that I'm Radharani or something like that. But I'm not able to accept it fully. And recently on ex-Muslim channel from Pakistan, someone said, Namaste Zahra, Ram Ram, all right? And I know these Hindus, they will come here, or Muslims, they'll, because someone was saying to the ex-Muslims channel from Pakistan that, are you Christians? You don't see, you are this, you're spreading propaganda against Islam. So I told Fatima, come to my channel and see, I'm an ex-Muslim, true ex-Muslim. If you don't believe in them, come here. So then it was like some Ram ji saying, मुझे तुम लोग क्यों उसमें डाल रहे हो? Okay, I could have said namaste to him, but then I realized कि ये तो बहुत चालाक लोग यहाँ हैं और बहुत accusations ऐसा फिरा घुमा के ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न करके तुम्हें अक्यूज करेंगे अगर तुमने नमस्ते वापस कह दिया राम को. If you said namaste to him, so I said, sorry Ram, I'm not a Hindu. Greetings, but greetings. Because अच्छा एक ने आके कहा कि तुम्हारी एक्सेंट वो है इंडियन है और तुम बिल्कुल पाकिस्तानी नहीं हो, तुम लाई कर रही हो, तुम ये कर रही हो. और लोग तो समझेंगे कि मैं अरब भी नहीं हूँ, बिकॉज ऑफ कोर्स मैंने तो अरबी सीखी ही नहीं है. मैंने कुरान अरबी नहीं सीखी और मैंने बार बार ये बताया कि क्यों मेरे कुरान टीचर लेफ्ट, because I found a mistake, one mistake in the Quran, and he left. Allah का नाम पे, in the name of Allah written. तो लोग बड़ा, they have they create all these things to falsely accuse people, ex-Muslims. तो बड़े होशियार रहना पड़ता है। अभी मैंने कितने सालों बाद सीखा है। अगर मैं उधर नमस्ते कहती आफ्टर टेलिंग फातिमा, after knowing even they come, Muslims may come in Hindu names, Indian Hindu names इधर, I don't even know that. So you would be telling me, oh तुम हमें बोलती हो, लेकिन खुद, I'm a Christian or I'm, तो I say come talk to me, देखें, and testing you, लेकिन तुम हमें बोलती हो। हाँ, ये भी है। So they get back at me. So what is the solution to all this? You tell me. इस ये कि हम एक दूसरे को, you see, I've told you I can't trust anyone. Sorry, I can't, right? तो मुझे अपना कंट्री का नाम भी बताना पड़ा मुझे, सब जान के ये लोग ऐसे निकालते हैं, ऐसे ट्रैप करके। वेरी क्लेवर पीपल, ये भी है। अच्छा, एक तरफ से मैंने इंडियन एक्स मुस्लिम्स को बोला, तुम लोग अपना चेहरा दिखाओ, बिकॉज अगर नहीं दिखाते हो तो फिर ये नहीं करो। अभी पता चला, बिकॉज एक एक डर भी है इंडिया में कि मुसलमानों को भी मारते हैं, बिकॉज एलेना अली, तो वो आज़ाद कुरान, ये पाकिस्तानी है, इसको निकालो, ऐसे, लेकिन ना टू, देखिए ये, मैं, तबीयत भी ठीक नहीं है, फिर मुझे भी गुस्सा आता है, फिर मैं भी गालियां देने लगती हूँ। सो कंसिडर दिस, हेल्प मी। और हाँ, आई एम टेलिंग यू, आई कैन नॉट ट्रस्ट। एक दफा क्रिश्चियन प्रिंस ने भी कहा कि, एक दफा इन हिज कम्युनिटी पोस्ट, he posted that there are some Christians who are not true Christians. Please watch out on the social media. अब हाँ, Christian Prince doesn't even show his face. तो अभी आप देखें, मैं अपने केस के बारे में आती हूँ, कंडीशन, मैं कोई डिसीव नहीं कर रही हूँ, और वट एवर सोल्यूशन गिव मी हियर। एक इंडियंस ने मुझे कहा, हिंदुओं ने, रिपब्लिक टीवी के, यू हैव डन दिस, नो नो बी केयरफुल, यू आर इन यू आर फ्रॉम यूएई एंड दिस एंड दैट, बोल दिया मैंने। और नहीं, एज अ another Indian saying, "Don't show your face." I said, I'm so transparent as ever. But of course, now you can't see my real face. उन्होंने कहा नहीं नहीं, don't show your real face. Is this picture yours? I said I've changed it and made up and all this. Right? Like here, Zahra Bazak. Is this picture yours? So, लेकिन मैं कहूँगी ट्रांसपेरेंट एड्रेस। हारिस सुल्तान ट्रांसपेरेंट, बिल्कुल लाइक फेस दिखाता है। यास्मीन मोहम्मद है, फिर मरियम है फ्रॉम इरानियन, Mariam Sasim, I keep forgetting, sorry Mariam. So she's very, for this humanity. She's very active in the UK. Mariam. But sorry, I have to see who to trust. So, अच्छा, तो आप you're going to give us physical threats. But according to the Ismailis, you're blaspheming against the true Imam of Islam, and he's from the progeny. But of course, from the not everyone, because Allah, of course, has said that in the Quran from Prophet Muhammad's progeny, not to Abraham. He said, "My covenant does not reach the Zalimun." When Abraham told Allah, "My progeny," so that means not from. I mean, Sayyids भी झूठ बोल सकते हैं. Yeah, well, there may be corrupted people, Shias, Sayyids, and Sunni Sayyids, and all this. But look at this leader of your. He. So he's. What are you going? If you say against him, he's the Imam, and it says in your Quran, authority amongst yourself, and he's saying he's the Imam. तो मुझे inconsistency भी लगी, like there's this inconsistency in the Muslim world. कि prophet को कुछ नहीं कहो, बाकी even my father told me that Muawiyah could abuse Imam Ali and get him abused on the pulpit, but so that we don't say anything if like other imams of ours, the Sunnis can say against our other imams. खैर इमाम जाफर सादिक का तो ये था कि हनीफ जो हनफिया है ना, who was he from the Hanafiya? He was a student of Imam Jafar Sadiq. Then he split from Imam Jafar Sadiq. Maliki, who else was a student of Imam Jafar Sadiq? I've heard and even read about it. But not believe for us. If you look at it, you see Muawiyah, who the some Sunnis called the Umayyad Caliph and take him, Muawiyah, who the first, bin Abu Sufyan. Let me just put it this way. He used to curse Imam Ali. It is written in Najul Balagha, reported. Acha, he's called Muawiyah the first. और ये कहना कि हम किसी को बुरा नहीं कहते हैं, we don't say bad for anyone. तो आपके अल्लाह ने उम्मुल मोमिनीन के अगेंस्ट बोला है सूरह तहरीम में. आप एक पता नहीं किस खुश फहमी में है, गलत फहमी में है या क्या है कि we Sunnis don't say bad about anyone. यानी वो अगर hypocritical सहाबा भी हो, we don't say bad. Aisha and Ali had a war. How many people died? We don't say bad. Abu Bakr and Fatima had a conflict. No, we don't say bad to Abu Bakr. Umar went and tried to injure Bi Fatima Zahra. No, we don't say bad. It was a mistake. For you, this injury of Fatima Zahra is a mistake. Umar is not that God conscious and he made a mistake. All the Muslims who fought against each other, they just made a mistake. That's it. War, a mistake. It was a mistake by Yazid also, if you believe Yazid the Razi Allah anhu. It's a mistake. Why am I talking against the Sunnis right now? Because of the from ex-Muslim from Pakistan channel, where this Sunni religious scholar, Muslim religious scholar, non-Shia, said मैं इसकी खाल उतार दूंगा. physical threat on आप लोग अच्छा लेकिन एक्स हाँ ये भी है कि एक्स मुस्लिम आप लोग किसको आप लोग इंसानियत से नहीं एक बुक या कुछ बोल सकते आप लोग तो ऐसा नहीं करें मैं जब शिया थी ना I didn't know properly about Shia Islam that they kill apostates, death penalty. But जैसे positive like some of my things were like in a delusion like his Highness Aga Khan. Very positive things about like ऐसा Imam Hussain ऐसा. Though I even when someone is saying against Islam देखो कुरान burning के लिए Sayyid Yusuf Zaidi's wife as on Facebook Shia she's been to pilgrimage with Bibi Zainab. I didn't get up for Quran burning as a Shia. My thing is different. Why give it so much importance? It's just Quran burning. Quran तो वहाँ हमें Quran पूरा killed walking talking Quran of Imam Hussain. Imam Hussain the walking talking Quran उनके pieces हो गए शाह कासिम के हम अपना सीना मातम करते हैं मारते हैं दूसरों को नहीं मारते we say like in this in Shia Islam okay so this way I was like listening to as I started because I was on my search for Karbala. I need more about Karbala. When I read the Maqtal of Imam Hussain is saying bastard to that Yazid's army soldier army bastard. Imam Hussain called someone bastard. Who was he? Huh? Maqtal. Here. Let me share this on the screen. I think I found it. Let's read it from the outside here. Basic human dignity and faith. At another point, he said, "Verily, the bastard son of a bastard," meaning Ubaidullah ibn Ziyad, "has placed me between a rock and a hard place." Do you see it? Hussein and also, oh my God, ye Maktal mein Islam helpline. Hussein and Yazid. Calling Yazid a bastard, an asshole, and a bitch. No, really? Let me just for one stop sharing here and go into this website. मैं तो मकतल जब पढ़ा था book मेरे हाथ में थी. The book was in my hand in Karachi. Dirty Yazid. What did Yazid do? Extremist Sunni say that he was Kharij. Oh, wait. I hope my thing doesn't question and answers. Okay. Now I can. Because if my email, then there are people who know how to get my number too. I think from my email. Mominin brothers and sisters, Hussein and Yazid, islamhelpline.net. Assalamu alaikum. It is my first visit to your website. I just found a link to your website today. What is your opinion of the crime of killing Imam Hussein by Yazid? Some of the historians, and especially the extremist Sunnis, say that he was Kharij and did not follow the order of Imam Yazid. And we all know how dirty Yazid was. Allah will reward Imam Hussein. See, some of your extremist Sunnis say that Imam Hussein is Kharij and did not follow the order of Imam Yazid. For them, Yazid is Imam, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad against the grandson of Prophet Muhammad. Referring to the above question posted on your website, I'm very, very, very angry. I'm very, very angry, outraged, and furious about you calling Yazid a bastard, an asshole, and a bitch, an imam. Are you guys nuts? Do you realize what a big sin this is? How dare you insult Imam Hussein by calling his arch, arch, what that? Enemy, arch enemy by his title. Also, how dare you insult Imam Hussein by saying that Yazid will be rewarded for his deed? Do you have any realization that what Imam did was for the original and pure Islam? Islam in its original form. Now, both of you are blaspheming. Shia, one for Hussein and the other for Yazid. Both of you are blaspheming. One is thinking, one is blaspheming against Hussein, the other is blaspheming against Yazid. See, that Yazid, he was a bastard bitch and what else? A bastard, an asshole, and a bitch. खाल उतार देंगे, ये कर देंगे, वो कर देंगे, मार डालेंगे, बर्न करेंगे, ब्लास्फेम किया है तुम लोगों ने, कुरान को जलाया है, हम उठेंगे, छोड़ेंगे नहीं इनको. अरे कुरान के पत्ते जब हम तो शिया थे, जमीन पे पड़े हैं. हम नहीं गए सुन्नियों को मारने कि जिनको तुम यजीद को फॉलो करते देखे. एक्सट्रीमिस्ट सुन्नीज फॉलोइंग यजीद, कॉलिंग हिम इमाम. ये वो आप हमारे नोहे में है शिया के. So I'm just telling you that not that I'm a Shia, but when I was a Shia, and when I say when I was a Shia, I'm telling you a Hindu might come here, another God knows who covered up might come here and say, it's really shocking that you are. मैं एक बात कर रही हूँ पास्ट की, बता रही हूँ. अब शिया का साइड देखें ना, look at Shia's position. So I'm just telling you the Shia's position. बात नहीं करने देंगे. अच्छा, ऐसा डिस्करेज करते हैं इमोशनली, साइकोलॉजिकली भी क्रिपल कर देते हैं कि मुझे फिर मैं न्यूरोटिकली बार बार यू नो बताऊं, try to defensive कि बाबा I'm not a Shia anymore. तो वो देखो वो बात आ जाती है ना, साइकोलॉजिकली कैसे कर दिया मुझे. In this weakness I'm so vulnerable, since attacked, traumatized. You know what it means to be traumatized, or you don't know? My Hindu friend in London, British, told me it must be such a trauma for you in the beginning of year 2000. और हैरत है कि मुसलमान एक भी नहीं कहा ऐसे कि it must be so shocking, so traumatizing for you. अजीब किस्म. वो एक friend on on Facebook Messenger, उस टाइम पे in Karachi, I don't know about Dubai, but in Karachi, she was in Dubai. We didn't have even. I don't think we had a Wi-Fi. We were using the telephone line, or maybe the Wi-Fi we were using, but we didn't have this on our phones. Notifications coming. So Messenger, Facebook Messenger was like email. So I just sent all the things, materials I found on Facebook. And she's like, this is too much for me to read. And she started to attack me personally. अभी ये देखें इधर जो blaspheming हो गई और हो रही है. This is shown to you कि ये हो रही थी. ये थी, है, अभी भी है. Enemy bystander, so how dare you insult Imam Hussein, right? For Shias, it would be insulting Imam Hussein by saying the Yazid will be rewarded for his deed. Insulting a criminal. For Shias, it's like you're calling a. And you know what he's done by killing the Imam? Grandson of Prophet Muhammad, Hussein. हमारे पास ऐसी शियाओं के पास ऐसी ऐसी हदीसें हैं. If I slip even, I get like, oh my God, they're going to come and say, yeah, she's Shia. If I tell them Houston Euler, I can't. Oh, you are telling me that and you yourself are not Shia hidden. Houston Euler, I would have been killed if I was in Pakistan, Iran, by my own Shia. Akaf. It's surprising that I'm still alive. The things I've said on Bibi Zainab's for Yazid, I showed. The things I've shown here. Do you have any realization that what Imam did was the original and pure Islam? He saved Islam. Allama Iqbal has written, forget, before we were even born. I don't know what this is. But the point here is, I still don't understand this. Like, what is this? Point here is that according to the Shias, you blasphemed against Imam Hussein thoroughly, completely, the extremist Sunnis. And according to these extremist Sunnis, we have blasphemed against Yazid thoroughly, completely. अब किसकी खाल आप निकालें? Who will you kill on blasphemy? Tell me. You haven't solved your conflict. Yeah? Answer. And in Yazid, in the name of Allah, we praise Him, seek His help, and ask for His forgiveness. Whoever Allah guides, none can misguide, and whoever He allows to fall astray, none can guide them aright. We bear witness that there is no one, no idol, no person, no grave, no prophet, no imam, no dai, nobody. Daga! Exclamation mark. Worthy of worship but Allah alone, and we bear witness that Muhammad is his slave servant and the seal of his prophet messengers. Dear brother and messenger prophet, dear brother in Islam, we sincerely apologize if what we have said has given rise to any misunderstanding in your heart, for sincerely that was not our intention. When we wrote that Allah will reward Imam Hussein for his deeds and Yazid for his deeds, they've written this. They say, what we meant was that on the day of judgment, Allah will reward the person who did good with good and reward the person who did evil with evil. So they've said they will reward. They're saying We said Allah will reward Imam Hussein for his deeds and Yazid for his deeds. Allah subhanahu uses the words jaza or ajr in the Holy Quran, which is translated in the English as reward. Used a reward, punishment for Allah subhanahu, depending on the deeds. You see, so they give these Quran, and this was their answer. What is your opinion of the crime of killing Imam Hussein by Yazid? Whoever killed the noble grandson of the Prophet of Allah, Imam Hussein ibn Ali, whom the Prophet himself said was the leader of the youth in paradise, will be brought forth as a criminal in the court of Allah, Subhana, to pay for his deed. Who are we to say anything? Allah Subhanahu will take full retribution from the person who brutally murdered the noble Imam Hussein and his noble family on that eventful day. Eventful, tragic, we call it. The Shias call it. In the fields of Karbala. May Allah take full retribution from the people who gave the orders for the killing of the noble Ahlul Bayt, and may Allah severely punish those who sided with the murderers of Imam Hussein and his family. Question 2. Some of the historians, especially the extremist Sunnis, say that he was Kharij and did not follow the order of Imam Yazid. And we all know how dirty Yazid was. Imam Hussein was a true and righteous believer who loved Allah and His Messenger and sacrificed his life in the cause of Islam. Every believer sincerely loves Allah and His Messenger, loves the family of Prophet Muhammad, and Imam Hussein was not only the beloved grandson of Prophet Muhammad, he was the beloved and righteous son of Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali, Imam Ali. But they don't believe in Imam. Anyways, Radiallahu anhu, they say. Alayhi salam, they don't say. This is also a conflict between the Shia and Sunni. Hadrat, but this is not something to, kill each other for. They don't kill. We have read on this. We have read and studied almost all the authentic history books of the Muslim, and never have we come across the works of any historian who has dared to call Imam Hussein a Kharij. Whoever terms the noble Hussein a Kharijite is a confirmed liar. Okay? So this misunderstanding, oh God, is a liar. So who has done this? There may be elements who have come in Sunnis who want Sunnis and Shias to fight, have a bloodbath. So Shias, hold your... So thank God they asked this question. Leaders, youth in paradise, messenger, never spoke something from himself but was guided by all-wise and all-knowing Allah subhanahu. Referring to the above question posted on your website, I'm very, very angry, outraged, and question 3. And furious about you calling Yazid a this and an asshole and a B, an imam. Allah is our witness, we have never called Yazid an imam. Because the truth is, he was not an imam. His taking the leadership was against the principles of the Quran and Sunnah. And it was the very issue which the noble Imam Hussein opposed and laid down his life for the principles of the Quran and Sunnah. Now, which Shia has come like this? I don't understand. We never call Yazid an asshole, a bastard, at least not bitch. Which Shia would come like this? A mad Shia. Now you're telling me I'm defending Shias. And I must be a Shia. But I'm telling you, I've never heard a Shia do this, call Yazid a bitch as a Shia. So this must be some website against Shias trying to, but thank God this Sunni website has been kind, polite. Your statement, I'm warning you, I will not stand for this, even if it means blocking access to your website so that no one can access his big lies and sins like this. And yes, this is a threat. Now he's saying, this is a threat. Lekin wo Kal Uran is not a threat recently given to an ex-Muslim. on I'm giving you one last chance to stop immediately. Brother, we understand your anger, rage, and fury. Thank God he's a nice Sunni, but we assure you that you have completely misunderstood our position. So it is their position. Now, don't tell me if I agree with the Sunnis here, the way they've answered that I've become a Sunni now. I was a Sunni. You are welcome to block this website and stop the believers from accessing this site, if this is what will satisfy you. Our intention and mission is only to propagate the message of the Quran and Sunnah. Look how nicely he's answered. And they're showing such a terrible Shia. I've never, this is not a Shia for me. This is not a Shia. Why do you, this Yazid pig, whatever. No. We never did this kind of a thing with the Sunnis. You see, when against Zakir Naik's video, some Shias went around. I was like, "What is this? Leave him alone." He's said Radi Allah Yazid. I haven't even, so I didn't see the video because I wasn't able to, and I was just in this uh, seeing the conflict online against Dr. Zakir Naik, and I was like, this can't be Shias. But so, when I went to Dr. Zakir Naik, when I saw the video that he says in the Quran there is no Shia, and I had done my research. Quran ayat Abraham is a Shia of Nuh, and in the Quran you can't do sajda. So I just wrote in the comment section that Dr. Zakir Naik, you can see that this is it. And when I was at the Rob Christian thing, when Rob Christian the Christian Prince also, my mother taught me never to laugh at somebody or anything. So I don't laugh at that. But I didn't say anything. But later on, I said, please, no insults. Like, no insults against Muslims also. And I don't like this, my mother never did this. It's in our thing, it's considered bad manners to copy someone, but I didn't say it to, and I shouldn't say it here also. Because first I should say it to Rob Christian. You see, I go there, I thanked him for the information, a lot of knowledge, this, and I told him I'll use some of it if I have to, or all of it, some in piecemeals against, tell the Sunnis who come here after having showed them the Quran ayats meaning and all this, still they say things against. They don't realize this. What's in their books? Please read your books. Rob Christian has a lot of knowledge, although some of his style I don't agree to. But you see, I'm not going to go and kill him, or I don't send him death threats. And I told him, yes, at this time I commented there on his live stream. Yes, it's an emotional damage for me because I was ex-Muslim. Even though I'm an ex-Muslim, still it hurts and it's very painful. And Sadhguru's that Kal Naik Nahi on Dr. Zakir Naik, I don't laugh about it. If I laugh, that's not me. That's not what my mother taught me. And what my religion teaches me is they can laugh, they can make fun and copy and, like making fun, what do you call that? और वो क्या बोलते हैं कि उर्दू में word है, even in English I've forgotten the word. किसी का like वो करना, mimicking and all this. I don't do. But I took it gracefully from Jaivo, from Rob Christian, a Christian Prince, Dr. Zakir Naik, I guess. So my mother, और पता है बचपन में well the men laughing and all that on something so and my mother used to tell my father and like why are you people laughing at this in London, you know, or something they used to laugh at. Oh, you know, recently like when the Pakistanis come and I do this is really, I'm shocked at myself. I've never done this. Like get their accent. This is madness in me. I condemn that also. What are you saying and what did they say? You know, when I get angry, the demons are at work through me. I cannot explain to you how they want me to go insane. And what put me in trouble against UAE even. And you know, can you believe? Can you believe it? That I outside, like calling a taxi driver, Muslim, when I was so tired coming back home, walking, I couldn't find I get such severe headaches, and I was getting that headache. I was in that diabolical, demonic. Okay, no one stops here, the taxis and all. I could die with this headache. It's like you know, and my health, my chronic. No one cares. So what I did was, you know, trying to stop the taxis, and when one stopped, I knew he would say, "No, I'm busy." He had a red light because the azan was on. Guess what? I called him a bee. He never said anything. But here, if the police find out that you have called someone bad word or even done a gesture that is violent, like you know, the other person feels kind of threatened or scared, you could be fined for it, right? You will be fined for it. What would, if they find out? So I would have gotten into trouble, lots of trouble. Huh. And recently I realized that it is the government who says that after some years you're supposed to go to the doctor and get a report. So the first time they told me there, I made a big fuss coming back. I said, no, I'm not going to the doctor. And then my father went and spoke to them. And oh my God. And recently I was feeling so ashamed of myself. Oh my God. When my brother told me that, Zahra, we can't talk to the head of that because she can't do anything because it's the government's requirement. Although she did, but you know, I was like, okay, at that time I was like, oh, I see. So I came back, and after a few days, it struck me, and now I felt so guilty and so embarrassed and ashamed that I have made her the head go against the government's requirement. 4 years have passed, or three. They've been going against the government's requirement for me. Hmm. Oh my God. Sarah, what kind of Oh my, you get it. You're so, oh, so sorry. Like, I was like, I apologize greatly, to my UAE. And, oh my God. Made them like break the law, like facilitate for me. Oh my God, it's been 3 years. And today recently I realized, not today. So a few days back now, what my brother told me, it hit me. Oh my God, I can't believe I've kidney city, like stubborn, behind the back, getting angry, telling my brother, I'm not going. Now someone else has to pay for this. Oh my goodness. So what a bad person I've become. When wanting to become a good person, goodness has stayed away from me. And at the same time, what a brutal world it is. I, and in me also, I see hardly anyone who cooperates with good conduct, akhlaq, understanding hearts, good manners, understanding my condition. That it's a brutal world. So every day you make me, when you join here and the things you say, make me realize that what a mistake I made talking about myself, and when, because I was threatened. Oh, and recently it just that now do you get a Zara? Because Empowering Families uncle had cancer also and died. When will you get it? That's why the principal is scared to see you. That's why she said no, because it's out of her element, her nature to say no to me. After 8 years I've called her. Oh, they threatened intuitively to kill her grandchild if I go and visit her. There was a bomb blast also outside her house, near her house, when I wanted to, perhaps, when I came back from London and we came together and now, uh, visiting her. Bomb blast. Oh, and when only once after the graduation, I said, let me hold the graduation a party here in my house and call my principal and her family, sisters, and all. There was a riot going on, and then they had a strike there in her area, so I had to cancel it. They couldn't come. And recently, looking at okay, like Bibi Mariam, suddenly I felt Bibi Mariam helping me, of course, through God's intercession, uh, 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 you know, permission, I felt. Then the Bosnia war happened. Something very mysterious about my case. So please be careful. Although you may want to hurt me, if you try to help me, and I won't understand why you're hurting me here, but you're actually my helper. So sorry, I apologize to those. Uh, you'll have to hurt me, yes, to show that you are my enemy. But actually behind, you're my friend. You're my helper, you're my well-wisher. Just to keep safe. There's someone after me, it's a witch of one of a kind. they've done a lot. Even the Bosnia War. Like, I used to wear a cross to school, and people found out. Life magazine at home also. So how could I keep my secrets, right, from my aunts or friends who came in my room? Oh yeah, so I had this Life magazine, A Lady of Mojukure. I had, cut out the picture and glued it on stuck it on my door inside. And then happened the Bosnia War. Someone found out that Mother Mary was now helping me, and I was out of this and getting miracles out of Mr. Saw. And I wasn't now harassing or trespassing. They, what they did was they created a war and put Christians in the bad, killing Muslims, butchering Muslims in Bosnia. Who is this enemy? Also, I was recently also Yasmin Muhammad helping so many ex-Muslims on her channel. Another, so I watched. Uh, so after watching this SSR, I think your help, I couldn't go further. Like I wanted to watch and hear a Pakistani. Oh no 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 no! Sorry sorry. What's this? Oh, this is sorry. It was a mistake. Yasmin Muhammad, the Pakistani ex-Muslim. I couldn't watch it. Pakistani ex-Muslim. Where is it? A voice from Pakistan. Sarah. I couldn't watch it. Okay, I'm making some mistakes. See how it could get me into trouble? Copyrights issues and all this. You see how mistakenly I touched. Yeah, trying to find this video. Sarah, Pakistan. So I stopped at somewhere. Like I said, no, it's enough for you. Thank God I was able to stop. I would have had a headache, gone case. I was gone case. So sorry, can't reach out. Like you have to have nerves of steel, I think. I don't have that. I'm very, people say I'm brave, but how brave am I really? Can't see the human sufferance anymore. It's been a long time I haven't been able to. I'm not that brave. Dying, dying, dying. Okay, so yeah, and isolating me, like I was so afraid they would kill this one or that one or harm or give cancer or heart attack. So how many times, on Facebook I've gone on the page I've made for the principal. Where's the principal? Then getting angry. How many times? Innumerable. And then last night I realized, oh, When will you stop, Zara? When will you believe? And then on this also, that she's not stopping. Such an idiot. Such a stupid person. Okay, back to, oops. Oh, remove. Sorry, excuse me. Back to what? Says, okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know how to put it in words right now. Getting out of conflict, that's Zulm, right? So I want to help you Muslims to see Shias, Ismailis, that through the Quran ayat, where it also shows you use reason, you believe in God. Believing in God will save you? No. You need to also obey Allah and the Messenger. Yes, believing in one God, only La ilaha illallah is not going to save you, saying, I bear witness that there's one God, right? There's no God but one God. It's not going to save you. What will save you? You realize in other Quran ayats what can save you. Then you realize even Prophet Muhammad in this ayat is saying, I don't know what will happen to me, and I don't know what will happen to you. Although you're told in Surah Tawbah, I still can't figure this out. Surah Tawbah, take alms out of the wealth for them and pray for them. Surely your prayer is a prayer. So Sunday we got that out. It's prayer. Even salays, sending salays on Prophet Muhammad cannot save you. So every day, every moment of the day, you go on praying 5 times a day. What's going to save you? You just have to keep struggling, working to be a better believer, right? Struggle with your might, your life, your money, your wealth. Struggle against what? What's going to save you? Oh yeah. Then in the end, we're told that also this prayer for a Sunnis pray to have the intercession of Prophet Muhammad. They also have to pray like this to guarantee the intercession of Prophet Muhammad on the judgment day hereafter, right? So you're never sure right now. You're not sure what's going to save you in the end. Whether your prayers will be accepted by God, even your 5 obligatory prayers. I mean, after ending it, you have to say, oh God, please, I think, accept my prayer. I've said my prayer. Your wudu has to make it as perfect as possible. Then your prayer 5 times a day, your wudu 5 times a day, or for the Shias 3 times a day wudu, but 5 times prayers, thrice a day, like in together. Zahara Sara Ish Maghrib Isha. What's going to save you? Your akal, your being a believer, authority, obeying authority, not only Allah and the Messenger. What's going to save you? You never know. Until the day of judgment, you don't know. Shias, you're told that be Fatima the Zahra will come. They cried for my son, grandson. They did the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad because Prophet Muhammad also cried. Hussein is from me and I'm from Hussein. And when Jibreel the eel came and told when he held Hussein, after he was born, Rasulullah held Hussein. Jibreel came to give him the news. What will happen to him in Karbala? There's a hadith, Shias have it. The Prophet Muhammad cried. So we cry. Ya Allah, Bifat Zahra will come and intercede. These are my Shias. They cried for Imam Hussein. And my father said the Ahl Bayt, no one but Ahl Bayt guarantee us paradise, heaven. But if you follow them properly, right? And seek me, yeah, so. Are you sure? Because, is my father sure? Because Imam Jafar Sadiq or some Imam has said, who are the true Shias? My true Shias, they don't, you know, they can't go to casinos, they can't, juawani, alcohol, no, nothing like this. Who are my true Shias? And now even Mutta is wrong, Shias. Okay, so okay, sticking to the 12 Shias, Ahlul Bayt are going to save you. Bi Fatma Zahra is going to come and save you. And it is guaranteed. They have guaranteed for you heaven, paradise. So I thought if I've missed so many prayers, 5 times prayers, yes, you'll be stuck in some area, some realm. You'll be stuck for so many thousands of years, alone, stuck there. But finally, it is guaranteed. The punishments you'll have for, because Rasulullah, when dying, his last words were, Salah, Salah, Salah. Like, protect your Salah. And Imam Jafar Sadiq and the other Imams have, like which Imam has said that without Salah, your other prayers, like, the supplications to God and all this, are nothing. Oh my God. And recently, an uncle, in this halat, he doesn't care if he had a daughter, right? He's told me, like, I'm some, like, so then came His Highness Shia Khalifa's. I read, or I was searching, made me cry, really. Later on, like, it was hurting. I didn't cry because in their family, I've always been the criminal because I don't cry. I'm not a crybaby. But inside, I was like, what is this? So I think, on the phone, he was like, oh, I know what? My ghusl? Like, what ghusl? Your ghusl is like this, wrong, and okay, ablution. You've seen me, like, you've been in my shower? Ghusl is taken in the shower, bathroom, private. So my privacy has been violated, and this, my father's eldest brother says, I know your ghusl is like this, and, taunting me again on something. Yeah, so he must know that who is watching me, where my privacy of my violation of my privacy has happened. So it's like this. Yeah, so this reminder, like, you've been in the bathroom with me, uncle, eldest uncle. So then came His Highness, like, then, no. Then I searched out that UAE has had no discrimination against any religion anti-discrimination law. What is the anti-disc? You know when it came out? Oh, so it felt like some sheikh was, or my principal or sister. They were watching this, right? And when the oh, so this could have been in 2015. No, 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. How many years has it been? No, this I think was after 2015. What my father's brother told me. What is the anti-discrimination law of the UAE 2015? Can you believe this? UAE issues law against hate crimes and discrimination. So they don't directly, but something happened indirectly. Yeah, yeah. I think just in this year, when UAE took out this law, I was like, so I just forgive, and I've forgiven their mother. But later on, like Fatma the Zahra came and she said, "I will never forgive. Don't forgive her, your grandmother." And this and voices coming. Yeah, said, "Oh, okay. No, no, she has child. I can never be Fatma the Zahra herself through me. Like her voice is coming. I'm Fatima. I'm be Fatma the Zahra, and I'm saying, are you Muhammad? Are you Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, Rasulullah's daughter? Yes. Are you Muhammad Mustafa's daughter? Yes. Like I had to take Prophet Muhammad's Mustafa. Yes, and it went on like this. So she made me, like before I was like, forgive and just let go and be in your life. But now she said, I'll never forgive this one. I'll never forgive that one. She even said one of my my father's brother who came to Karachi for my mother's death. Now I'm telling my father, Bi Fatma Zahra said that you'll never forgive this one, your brother. So he's come downstairs, and so I went downstairs. My father wasn't there, and he's sitting there, very. So he got scared that if it's really be Fatma Zahra, let me go there, sit with Zahra. Yeah, before he was like, yeah, I thought he was hitting on me, like when we hate someone. And the thing he said to me, be before Zahra, next in the room, came. And yes, be Fatma Zahra, Zahra. I will never forgive this person. Why? And I'm like, no, no, it's okay. I'm be Fatma. You can't go against be Fatma. But why would you never forgive this person? It's like, maybe this is my ego, my alter ego. I started to question this. But I couldn't resist it. I couldn't fight back. It's like, oh my God. And my heart had become hard. So it was like the ego, that. Like before, whenever I used to meet them, whatever taunting if they did, then again, meeting them again with a new heart, with clean intentions. But I tell you, love is something that can't save the world. it can maybe save you or me. But if that person, you see, I love the beloved, my human being, one, I get, but I don't think love can save us. When the feeling of love is gone, too much has happened to you, too much of a Yeat says, too long of a sacrifice, but it's made my heart, I can relate to it. It made my heart so hard. So that I couldn't forgive anyone. Too long of a sacrifice can make a stone of a heart. And I couldn't fight this. She kept coming, Bibi Fatma Zahra in Karachi, too much. Then when I started the Hindu mantras, then this too much went away. Thank God. Now it's there, but it's not Bibi Fatma Zahra, but the so anyways, getting out of the conflict, the only way I think today I realized that it's a muji we can do. Because even gurus, I don't know, and then they would say, when there was um, Krishna, um, this lady suffered a lot. And she told, when Krishna went to her, she said, it's okay. She she didn't complain about her sorrow or suffering, right? That's what I think Paramahamsa Vishwananda has mentioned this. And also mentioned another lady that suffered, and when he called her personally at his time, she never complained about her sufferings. Never complained. So this, so getting out of conflict, or when being, what is this conflict? Seeing. And when you are in the conflict between your head and your heart, or just letting go of all that, like Moji Baba says. And until unless you don't see it in yourself, that you have this where a, it's not even a place you can call, but something where conflicts are not. And that's the pure awareness. Oh God, why am I like, I feel I'm possessed. This is not my accent. It's become quite British, straight English. Like when I want to go back to my American accent, I can't go back. Well, here it says, I can't find that lady's name. Draupadi. Draupadi also suffered Krishna console. But there was this Kanti or Kunti. She simply said Krishna that when sorrow was present in her life, then Krishna, the supreme God, the head was also present with her. So as long as God is with you, but here I felt uh, completely, okay, here, let me show you this, where I was reading from. Here I was completely like, I didn't feel God was with me. I felt demons were attacking me, and I was influenced, whatever I was saying, doing. Even now, I don't know how far the demons are. You can see the mistakes I make. So this far with the demons, and they've given me a headache, so they must be quite happy with it. For now, they're resting. Let me you know, come out of this pain. But that's the painkiller. So let's see, there's Kanti, also Draupadi and Kanti. Or Kunti. Sorry, not Kanti. Kanti is a movie, Indian movie I saw a long time ago. Why did Kunti ask for Sora for her whole life? Yeah, Kunti, right? Yeah, why did Kunti ask for Sora? And Kunti didn't become evil or hard hearted. Kunti and Krishna. Kunti is the paternal aunt of Krishna. Kunti was the sister of Vasaja. And so, this Kwarasa, someone's written the sorry, reading it out. Let's go to Wikipedia to be on the safe side that my email doesn't pop up. So, Kanti Prita, born Prita. So there's a saying of Imam Hussain that I used to, when I was a Shia, I kept it on Facebook, like, oh Lord, one who has lost you, what have they gained? And one who has gained you, what have they lost? Consoling, but then the devils don't let me, nothing, anyone could tell me console. I was inconsolable. Can't find it here. Sorry, I should Kunti, suffering. What do you say? Anyone here? How can we? I wish I could show you. If you're going to say Islam is the solution, or Christianity is, or Judaism is, sorry, I won't agree with you on that. Isn't it true that you've always experienced much pain and suffering? You were not raised in your own home. Medium website. She suffered. And I'm trying to take away, trying to help. Oh, what shall I do? लेकिन जिंदगी क्या है? ए जिंदगी, क्या नाम दे तुम्हें? क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? What is your name? What shall we say? So, sometimes in this pain and this devilish attack, fears of being dependent, already I am. I feel so guilty. What I've done and losing Beauty doesn't last forever. Health doesn't last. Oh, I felt so ugly even now, like so repulsed with myself, not in life. Now, life is not that bad, but self repulsion and all this ugly. So, do you think we need a guru god? Like sometimes, I ask Paramahamsa Vishwananda, although I'm not in Bhakti Marga, do I, this needing, uh, don't you think this would be like if you, why not just become needless? Needing God to tell me, oh, you are beautiful. You are still beautiful. But God, you are all beautiful. Or, like in Moses' story, the movie, don't, what is that movie Moses is? Prince of, Prin- Moses' story. Prince of Egypt. What's that song? In which song it says, like, don't judge yourself through the eyes of the world. It is through heaven's eyes. Brian Stokes Mitchell or Mitchell. Ah, God's eyes, you are beautiful. What a consolation, right? When you feel so ugly, so repulsed with yourself, God will come and hug you. Uh-huh. Yeah, sometimes, the mind, do we need to feel beautiful? Sirf Shiva is Sundar. So, why do we need this assurance? And why do we feel repulsed with the self? Oh, your hatred for yourself will be more. So this ayat doesn't add. Oh my God, what wrong have I done? So your your hate. Now I don't need to feel more guilty. Your hatred for yourself will be intense. Do we need all this? I just want to go somewhere inside a place where I don't needless. I don't need. Why should I need God or someone else to tell me? Maybe life, the world has pulled me in to look through the world's eyes. Shouldn't we do Moji? So here we have it. I don't know if it's in the Smiley Quran. Where's it? Oh, I thought here we had it. but I was wrong. Perhaps you dislike something. Hate is definitely the wrong word here. Having humility is the correct word. Your hatred for yourself will be what? I mean, who does it address, this Quran ayat? I just want to find out. No, not this one. Can't find that ayat. Your hatred for yourself, or their hatred for themselves. Oh, can't find the ayat. Your hatred. I can't believe I couldn't face light. Their hatred for themselves. Maybe it's like this. Because when Allah addresses the disbelievers, it's their hatred for themselves. I think it's, oh God, where is it? Oh, you believe, take not to yourselves. Take not to yourselves. Stop at nothing, wished misfortune. Surely the hatred showed itself from the mouth. Oh no, it's not this one. Can't find it. What's this? Google search? Let me see my other phone. Your hatred. Oh, there's any help on this conflict thing? Anyone here? Please don't hurt people for blasphemy. Oh, this also have to add to the title. Your hatred for yourselves. Their hatred for themselves. Quran, just searching here. Hatred by utterance of their mouth, but that which breastplate we have made for the revelation. I can find it. Do not let your hatred of no. Okay, anyone? Also this, right? I have to change the topic. I mean, along with add something. Like hurting someone because they threatening someone. I mean, only if I go mad and I have. So, but great people, like admiring those people who have never hurt others. Imam Ali says also the yeah, Shias, but okay, but Imam Ali says this, but against Prophet Muhammad, Imam Ali has killed people, even blasphemers, right? Blaspheming against Prophet Muhammad, Imam Ali. Let's see this. Blasphemy is impious utterance or action concerning God. Oh, what's the ex-Muslim? Any, I forgot it. Any ex-Muslim who's spoken about this? Huh? Any leaders? I mean, you killing? No, we're not killing anyone, but like, let me see this. I've wondered why am I killed the chief disbelievers, polytheists. First, let me find the verse in the Quran, right? So, if they insult your religion, defame your religion. Which ayat is that? Need to find the something is wrong here. Google search is not giving me. If they defame your religion, fight them. Surah Tawbah 12. If they break their oaths, no. No, yes. Surah Tawbah 12 is there. No, I mean, it's in Surah Tawbah. And at 12, tafsir. So let's see. Okay. In the same 12, it is said, they have no sense, the sense that these are the kind of people none of whose oaths and trustworthy because they are addicted to breaking their oaths and committing breaches of trust. Then the use of the plural form of oaths. Okay, so at the end, at 12, our sentence tells us the objective of jihad carried out by Muslims should never be the conquest of countries like common kings or to hurt the enemy and to take vengeance as belligerent people around the world would love to do. Oh my goodness. Instead of doing anything like that when it comes to fighting, that the driving objective should be compassion for the enemy, the empathy, and the desire that they would stop doing what was not right. Okay, this is the objective. It will be recalled that the ceasefire agreement, conquest of the Hudaybiyah Okay, despite broken their covenant, Mushriks become Muslims, start expressing their faith in Islam through prayers and fasting. Muslims are duty bound to keep their present dealings with them free of any effects from the past. So did Muslims should be told, oh, if they break their oaths, bypass, use shorter. And what's the Israeli Marif of Quran? Ibn Kathir, let me see. Allah says that idolaters with whom you conducted peace treaties for an appointed term break their oaths, meaning terms of their treaties and covenants, and attack your religion with disapproval and criticism. Okay, it is because of this that one should curse one, oh sorry, this the one who curses the messenger, abuses the messenger, or attacks the religion of Islam by way of criticism and disapproval. They are to be fought. Let me just, so this disapproval, they are to be fought. This is why Allah said afterwards, then fight you against the leaders of disbelief. For surely their oaths are nothing to them, so that they may stop, so that they may refrain from the disbelief, rebellion, and the transgression they indulge in. What kind of transgression? Disbelief? Rebellion? What kind of? Let's see. Qatada and others said the leaders of disbelief were Abu Jahl, Utbah, and Shayba, Umayyah bin Khalaf, and he went to mention several others. Al-Ammash, narrated from Zaid, Hudayfa. The people of this ayah were never fought again. A similar statement was reported from Ali ibn Abu Talib. However, this ayah is general, even though the specific reason behind revealing it was the idolaters of Quraysh. So this ayah generally applies to them and others as well. Allah knows best. Al-Walid bin Muslim and Safwan bin Amr narrated that Abdurrahman bin Jubair bin Nufair said that when Abu Bakr sent an army to Asham, he advised them, you will find some people with shaved heads. Therefore strike the swords upon the parts that contain the devil, for by Allah it is better to me to kill one of these people than to kill 70 other men. This is because Allah said, then fight you against the leaders of disbelief. What does this mean? Let me see if this is in the Ismaili Quran. Surah Tawbah ayat 9. Now I'm, oh, 12, sorry. Surah Tawbah ayat 12. It is there. If they break their oaths, meaning, what were their oaths? I cannot rely on any Muslim to tell me. What oaths? Rebelliousness against you? Islam. A person may make some oath in which the person swears, for example. But the oath's quality is broke. Critical Crown states that the verse is directed against accused of breaking oath breaking and aggression. But once the secret, Acha, violating peace treaties. How do we go about this? The polities violated peace treaties. Then I scored the, uh, violated the peace treaties by waging war against Muslims. Al-Alushi, see, Alusi and Baydawi refers to those pagans. Surah 9 ayat 6, Surah 9 ayat 12. This would be like an online thing, very boring. So this, okay, it's been 3 hours, 11 minutes. I think this is enough, but not enough to. Why would you want to hurt people? Or because if someone says anything to my mother, okay, in this weak state, ex-Muslim Ali Shah, then I get very angry. Like, you don't have a daughter, you don't know what people, but let's say if I was, well, no, like on my birthday, one birthday, they said something against my father and my mother. So I, in return, said that this and that, what I had found, heard. Yeah, got angry. But it's like, if this person says anything to my mother or my principal. So there was a moment in my life I was really, or my teacher, but it's not it's follow the rule. Like now, no. It's like later on I told myself, look, like, my needs. But what if that person is true, but how that person says it, not in spite, right? What if that person is true? Okay, insan ko angry. Sometimes human beings, we're not all. But can you just, what if that person says something to my mother, which is true, but out of spite, not on like justice, right? What if on justice someone says something to my mother? Do you think I should still get angry? Huh? What if on justice, having read about my mother, having had evidence against her, said something against her? Do you think I should still get angry with them? Say, कल नोच तो मैं तुम्हें मार डालूंगा, मैं तुम्हें ये करूंगा, मैं तुम्हें ये करूंगी. What do you think? When Imam Hussein called Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad a bastard, what did he mean? And His mother was Luz Ubaidullah Ziyad. Yeah. Who was his mother? His mother, we are told by Islamic that battle in Karbala. Let me see his mother, Marjana. Marjana was his mother. Who was his mother? Marjana. And what was she? Who was she? Like, what does the Islamic history tell us? Governor Basra. Ubaidullah was the son of Ziyad ibn Abihi, whose tribal origins were obscure. That's what Islamic history tells us. While his mother was a Persian concubine named Marjana. I see. His mother was a Persian concubine, they say. Oops, where's it? Robinson 2000, page 763. Tribal origins, Ziyad ibn Abid's tribal origins were unknown. Then Sufyan, Ziyad ibn Abi Sufyan was an administrator in statements of the successful Rashidun and Umayyad Caliphate. Ziyad's parentage is obscure, but he was raised among the Banu Thaqif in Ta'if near Makkah. He arrived Basra, conquest of Sasanian Empire, kept described. Appointed, but he was kept on as a scribe or secretary by his successors. Caliph Ali appointed Ziyad governor of Fars to suppress a local rebellion, and he maintained his loyalty to Ali's caliphate after the latter's assassination in 661 and the subsequent rule of Ali's opponent, Muawiyah. The latter overcame Ziyad's opposition, formally recognized him as his own paternal half-brother, and appointed him governor of Basra. Oh God, this goes on. Inaugural speech, in which he announced his carrot and stick approach to governing the city's turbulent population. I don't know. How shall I go about to tell you that the leaders of other religions, although Isa, you can't, the Yahudi, Hebrew, Israeli prophets, you can't because they're mentioned in your Quran, and they're prophets of Allah, chosen. Right? You believe in them. So saying anything against these prophets would be blasphemy. Saying anything against your Sahabas, your religion, would be blasphemy. And the blasphemy thing is that blasphemy, punishment, Islam. In the modern Muslim world, the laws pertaining to blasphemy vary by country, and some countries prescribe punishments consisting of fines, imprisonment, flogging, hanging, or beheading. Oh my goodness, blasphemy, blasphemy. See, this is the punishment for blasphemy. The action, oh, sacrilegiously of a god or sacred things profaned. So all this while, Abraham, he broke the idols. Saying against idols is for you not blasphemy. But wouldn't it be for the polytheists also? Okay, you'll say they tried to burn Abraham, but God made the fire cool. Huh? So shouldn't it be consistent, your religion? That okay, they believe in their idols. Huh? Tell me. The truth has come, you'll say. The truth has come and falsehood is broken. Like there's another ayat which says, the truth breaks the I'll find that. Nay, we have sent down the truth. Surah Anbiya at 18. Right? Yeah. And you have broken, and this truth, hurl truth against false, and we hurl the truth against falsehood, and it crushes the latter, and lo, it withers away. But woe unto you for all your attempts at defining. Woe be to you for what you claim. What do they claim? Surah 21, ayat 18. Ayat 18. Tafsir. Oh, no, no, no. Don't call my prophet. Don't say F word or don't say B word. Yes. No. Don't call my prophet rapist, deceiver, false. I will kill you. It's blasphemy. Be scared. We will kill you. Describe verses. Oh God, this is a long one. I can't read this. Sorry. Abridged Ibn Kathir. Thus we made their case known. Means we caused the people to find them, that they might know that the promise of Allah is true. Can be doubt. However, several scholars of the Salaf mentioned that the people of that time were skeptical of the resurrection. Ikrama said there was a group of them who said that the souls would be resurrected, but not the bodies. So Allah resurrected the people of the cave. Is this the right ayat? This is Surah Kaf. Why did I go to? Oh God, no, Surah Anbiya. I made a mistake here, sorry. Oh, I put it in the wrong way. Making mistakes. Surah Anbiya. Oh, just stop sharing for now and then see what's this. This means that Allah has not created this marvelous universe. The sky from years. This idea is conveyed in the verse. Marif al Quran and just reading here, sorry, that I stopped sharing. Please, what are you people like killing? Don't abuse my prophet, otherwise I will kill you. Wait, when Muawiyah was abusing Imam Ali, Imam Ali had stopped his Shia from killing Muawiyah. What a thing. And that he may requite those who do evil. He did not create all that in vain. Of course not. Muharram, some said. This means we will not do that every time the word is defeat falsehood. Everything comes to Allah and serves Allah. They glorify. I don't know, what is this? They worship proud. Wait, who do not disobey Allah in what He commands them, but do what they are commanded. Hmm. Oh, this ayat also very good, right? Takes me back to Surah Tahrim. Hmm? Surah Tahrim is Surah 66 ayat 6 says, huh? Oh my God, Surah Tahrim ayat has come. So your prophet was not commanded, you would say, not to forbid, but the believers were commanded. And so they're commanded. That's a command, right? Do not. And those who do that, oh my God. So this part of it, whoever who never disobey what he has commanded them and always do what they are bidden, told to do. So, number one, Shias, Sunnis, your prophet, please, he can't be a true prophet, can he? He can't even be a believer because believers are told, I'm just, I'm just shocked. Okay, I don't know, again and again I'm shocked. Like you couldn't see this. You can't see it. And you're going to kill the people who give you the truth. And when they get angry, only you are supposed to get angry, not them. They've seen the truth about your prophet. That prophet was mine also, my prophet. And you're going to kill them because they've shown you the truth against him, time and again showing you, oh, we're not allowed to get angry because we've been betrayed by him, or thousands of years, how many? 14, 1,000, 1,400 years have passed. For God's sakes. Respecting this false prophet who has raped people. Since for us he's a false prophet, how could he even go after Safiya bint Uwaid? This means that he used Allah. He exploited. He made himself look like a true prophet, and then he tried to get himself Safiya, the chief's daughter, Jewish chief's daughter. How do you think we feel? Right? Goodness gracious. Raping her for beauty and all this. Killing her father. Then getting Jawari also. I mean, this and many things. Deceptions. Getting money. How much money he must have earned. Taking the Jews' oasis, Fadak, and other. A Jews' whole city, Yathrib. And then even conquering Makkah. For God's sakes. Right? So I leave you with this. Please think about it, Muslims. No scraping of skins even. Because as you can get angry, we can also get angry. But that's your prophet. Safiya bint Huay doesn't mean anything to you. She was the chief's daughter, Jewish. And how you've made to hate the chief Huay. It boils my blood. So I'm not talking about Hindu scriptures right now, or what the Hindus are doing, or the criminals in India also. There's some Hindus who are criminals, rapists. First, look at this and solve it and see how we are seeing it. The Safiya. How would the Jews feel against you've spoken against the chief? Leave the chief alone of the Jews, I would say. Even when I'm not a Jew. Terrible, terrible contradictions, and the thing in Pakistani Muslims and the rest of you Muslims, it will carry on that thing of oppressing us and killing us and harming us physically, torturing us mentally. Yet may the truth give me strength and make me come here back again and talk about this. And if you do that to me, may I just know that, and those who care for me, what is life and living but in truth? So if you care for me, one moment of truth for me is better than 1,000 lives lived without this. So don't cry for me, Argentina. What is life? For me, it's finding the truth and living the truth and looking and exposing the lies and false prophets and who deceived you, humanity. And even if I have deceived you as Radharani, I'll come back against myself to speak and tell you, right? I will tell you not to follow me and my followers, Radharani's, but to follow maybe do Muji, do. I'll recommend Jiddu Krishnamurti. But the devils have gotten to me, and I'm sorry. As I'm dying, but this, as I'm being oppressed, as I'm dying, this is the most important thing. But food, yeah. But I don't know if, like UAE, I would have been after the food, right? Poor person, can't have my habit addiction. I would have been after food. So thanks to those who are financially helping me, much, much grateful to you. Sorry for the wrongs I've done. And so all that. But if I say anything again, I apologize. It's just that the demons have gotten to me. My dark side has become very dark, corrupted. But some good realization right now that I can thank you, appreciate your help. Let's see, if I was starving and dying in that way, not getting my cigarettes, I could have become a thief. Who knows? Like Jean Valjean, right? I can't see. That's just life. Makes you weak. And then in my weakness, I know. So then why do I feel so guilty? I should understand that human beings are, after all. And you should also understand, because in the Quran it's written that human beings are created weak. There's only so far, every person. But we are told that God says that God doesn't give a burden so much that, to each person he gives the burden he can take. But I've seen people going crazy, losing their mind, enraged, in anger for righteous self-righteousness, like me, justice, truth, being deceived. I would want to kill Prophet Muhammad. You're not going to rape anyone there in my community. I don't know why they didn't kill him, the Jews. Otherwise, I would have wanted to kill him. I would have started to accumulate, make an army to kill him if he's getting away like this. Then our daughters, our sisters, our community members, like I care for my community member. So I would have gathered an army, prepared an army against him. If he's being, like I wouldn't want anyone to go into his hands. To be raped. As a Jewish lady, he's false prophet for me. As a Christian lady, Christians are told that they will be persecuted in Jesus Christ's name. This was Antichrist. Be patient, be patient. But there's a time, all the time. But Jesus Christ has also said, I don't know why that time, Prophet Muhammad's time, the Christians tried to, you know, like Christians were very wise. They didn't give him war. They had, once they had this, they gave them refuge also. And once they had a gathering discussion, Mubailah, the curse, they agreed to him that, okay, we'll curse her. Whoever is a liar, we'll curse. He brought that up, I think. A Christian cannot, even if it's in the Islamic text, because Jesus Christ has told them not to curse anyone, even those who are cursing them, to bless them, those who curse you. So it would be wrong in the Muslim history if it says that the Christians brought this up, curse. No, it was from Allah. So they said, okay, we'll even do that. And they were very sensible at that time. Those Christians of that time, during Prophet Muhammad's time, living near him and all this. He just wanted it all, and you can't see it. You can't see it. In the name of truth, that truth has come and falsehood has vanished. So I've been showing you how deceived you are, brainwashed, indoctrinated from the very beginning. Your Sahabas. Ali was his cousin. Shias, look. So favoritism, everything in this. Okay, thank you very much. Please, if you get angry like someone has hurt you, uh, don't hurt them back. The best gift you can give to yourself, even your religion, because truth doesn't need to be imposed or, on that violence. But I will be violent because he's been violent. He slapped me, I'll slap him so many times. Muslims, that's your way. He slapped me once, or he said, he's going to slap. He said he's going to slap my Prophet Muhammad. I'm going to he's going to see how I'm going to kill him. This is your thing. For just even saying, you want to get all physical, violent, take lives. See how unjustifiable that is, how unjust that is. My goodness. When will you see it? God knows. Okay, I'm going. I show the truth, speak the truth when it comes to about this religion. I leave you with this.